His Majesty King Mohammed VI, may God assist him, this evening, Sunday, addressed a lofty speech to his loyal people on the occasion of the 47th anniversary of the victorious Green March. The following is the full text of the Royal High Speech. Praise be to God, and prayers and peace be upon our Master, the Messenger of God, and his family and companions. Dear people, the commemoration of the 47th anniversary of the Green March comes at a crucial stage in the process of consolidating the Moroccanness of the Sahara. If this immortal epic has enabled the liberation of the land, the continuous marches we are leading are aimed at honoring the Moroccan citizen, especially in these regions so dear to us. Hence, our approach in defending the Moroccanness of the Sahara is based on an integrated perspective that combines political and diplomatic action, and the advancement of economic, social and human development in the region. In this context, the development program for the southern provinces, which was signed under our presidency, falls in Lay'an in November 2015 and Dakhla in February 2016. Dear people, this is an integrated development program, with a financial envelope of more than 77 billion dirhams, which aims to launch real economic and social dynamism, create job and investment opportunities, and provide the region with the necessary infrastructure and facilities. It is an ambitious program that responds to the concerns and aspirations of the residents of the southern provinces. The local and elected authorities are responsible for supervising the downloading of his projects. Today, about 7 years after its launch, we appreciate the positive results that have been achieved, as the commitment rate reached about 80% of the total financial envelope allocated to it. The Tiznit-Dakhla Highway, which has reached its final stages, has been completed, linking the region to the national electric grid, in addition to strengthening and expanding the communication networks. The programmed solar and wind power plants have also been completed. The construction works of the Great Port of Dakhla Atlantic will begin soon, after the completion of various studies and administrative procedures. On the economic level, which is the main driver of development, a number of projects have been completed in the field of valuing and transforming marine fishing products, which provides thousands of jobs for the people of the region. In the agricultural field, more than 6,000 hectares were provided and developed, in Dakhla and Bujda, and placed at the disposal of the young farmers of the region. Most of the projects programmed, in the phosphates, water and sanitation sectors, have an advanced completion rate. The social and cultural field witnessed several achievements in the fields of health, education and training, support for self-employment initiatives, and the advancement of the Hassanian language and culture, as a major component of the unified national identity. In this context, imprinted with the spirit of national responsibility, we call on the private sector to continue promoting productive investment in these regions, especially in projects of a social nature. We also call for opening new horizons for the developmental dynamism in our southern provinces, especially in the promising sectors, the blue economy, and renewable energies. Dear people, throughout history, the Moroccan Sahara has constituted a human, spiritual, cultural and economic link between Morocco and its African depth. We seek, through our development work, to consolidate this historical role and make it more open to the future. It is a trend that is consistent with the nature of the distinguished relations that unite Morocco with the countries of our African continent, which we are keen to strengthen, in order to serve the common interests of our brotherly peoples. In this context, we took the initiative with our brother, His Excellency Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to launch the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline project. Today, we are pleased to record the progress of this great project, in accordance with the contractual framework that was signed in December 2016. The Memorandum of Understanding signed recently, in Rabat, with the Economic Community of West African States, and in Nouakchott with Mauritania and Senegal, constitutes an essential building block in the course of implementing the project. This signature reflects the commitment of the countries concerned to contribute to the realization of this strategic project, and their political will to make it a success. Considering the particular importance we attach to the partnership with the countries of the west of the continent, we consider the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline to be more than a bilateral project between two brotherly countries. Rather, we want it as a strategic project, for the benefit of the entire West African region, which has a population of more than 440 million people. This is due to the opportunities and guarantees it provides in the field of energy security and economic, industrial and social development for the 15 countries of the Economic Community of West African States, in addition to Mauritania and Morocco. It is a project for peace, African economic integration, and common development, a project for the present, and for future generations. Given the continental dimension of the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline, we also consider it a structured project, linking Africa and Europe. We also commend the support of regional and international financial institutions, which have expressed their desire to actively contribute to its achievement. We would like to emphasize here, Morocco's keenness to continue working closely with our brothers in Nigeria and with all partners, with full transparency and responsibility, in order to download it, as soon as possible. We also renew our openness to all forms of beneficial partnership, in order to implement this great African project. Dear people, loyalty to the spirit of the Green March, and to its eternal oath, requires continued mobilization and vigilance, in order to defend the unity of the nation and to consolidate its progress and its connection to its African depth. It is an occasion to have mercy on the soul of its Creator, our benevolent Father, His Majesty King Hassan II, may God rest his soul, and the souls of all the nation's righteous martyrs. We also pay tribute to the Royal Armed Forces, the National Security, the Royal Gendarmerie, the Territorial Administration, the Auxiliary Forces, and the Civil Protection, for their dedication, under our leadership, in defending the nation's unity, security and stability. May the peace, mercy and blessings of God Almighty be upon you, Cat.